Hello, how are you? I'm good. I'm nervous. I don't know why, but I am. Okay. Hi everyone, it's Kendall here. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're not new around here, what is up, home skillet biscuit? I have an EP. Because why not? Life is short. Do what you want. Am I right? Am I right? I am right. Okay. I have an EP called Knotty Pine. It came out a day or two ago. If you follow me on social media in any way, you've probably already heard about it on Instagram and Twitter. That's why you need to follow me on both of those. Y'all get the tea first, my guy. Just wanted to listen to it with you guys and also answer any questions that you guys might have. So I thought that would be fun to do. Okay. Like I said, the EP is called Knotty Pine. If you want to listen to it, it'll be linked down below. It should be on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. Those are where people listen to music. Also on YouTube on my second channel. I didn't want to bombard my main channel with all of this Knotty Pine stuff, so I decided to just put it over there. I appreciate that you guys are enjoying it. It was a labor of love. Yeah, so let's just start playing songs. First one is called Mine. It was produced by my dude Jetlag, aka Mondu, aka Warren. I've only mentioned Warren maybe once or twice on this channel, but if you've heard the nickname Mondu, then that's my guy. Incredibly talented. So this is Mine.
Black smoke, now you're here with me. No words, nothing to repeat. Just touch and this chemistry. Fell into this moment like I've known you all my life. Who are you and what do you want? Come close, but not that close enough. Black liquor, red letter, oh, trouble's here. Nobody has to know. Liquor, dark figures, no need to feel. Nobody has to know. Closer, no pressure, just watch your time. Nobody has to know. See them, I see you, just know you're mine tonight. You and I tonight. We can ride, we can ride all night and take your time too. You and I, for tonight we can fly, Bitch, can't switch it up on 'em. Oh yeah. Bitch, can't switch it up on 'em. 내 생각이 미하지 너무 귀찮게 네 앞에 다른 남자들이 전부 다 지루해. 두 눈 감은 느낌대로 해도 돼. 없어진 나의 ringman, 없어진 나의 best friend. 단둘이면 너무 해로워. 시작하면은 no turning back. 쏴 손같은 내 몸이 내 손에 달라져. 여자들이 적인 나타난 더 좋아. 네가 알던 그걸 캐니까 아니 너와 나 dance close, ear to ear, toe to toe. Let 'em know I'm yours and you're mine for tonight. Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. Pressure, pressure, pressure. See them, I see you, just know you're mine.
So mine was written maybe in about a day on the elliptical after I was scouring SoundCloud. I don't follow a lot of people on SoundCloud, so it wasn't hard to be very up to date with jet lag's stuff. I was about to call him Mandu or Warren. I need to pick a name. Jet lag. It's more professional. I got you, man. I got you. His work is really, really great, and I just happened upon this particular instrumental, and I was so annoying to him. I know I was. He didn't say it, but I was just the worst. I was like, so this is mine. Not the name of the song. I didn't even know what the song was going to be called, but I was like, this instrumental is mine. It's so cool. Like, the whole song, I remember when I was listening to it, and I was like, oh, that switch up, I want it. It's mine. I can't. And yeah, I think it's a banger. I think it's okay. I like it. Next up, we have my debut song, or a formal introduction of my debut song, which is Embarrassed. This was produced by Aaron Cates. Actually, the last three songs are all produced by Aaron Cates, who is an incredible producer here on the YouTubes. Incredibly talented, and he makes beats that makes you want to make music. This song is re-recorded in large parts, and certainly mixed and mastered, because the way I did it initially was a mess. So if we're gonna put it on anything and call it somewhat appropriate for an EP, then it definitely needed to be reworked. This is officially Embarrassed.
I think I did a thing today, so this will be interesting to see.
Thought that you were having said. Thought that I was acting like a child. Thought you would be everything I needed in this moment. Didn't recognize. Tell me I'm too complicated. Tell me I'm infatuated. Tell me I don't know what love is. Just a false image I never felt that I'd be the one to need your help. I'm so embarrassed I could die. Did it for you. I did it all. I'm so lucky to love you, 'cause I did it all for you. I did it all. Thought that I'd be all you needed. Thought my love would make it easy. It's self-righteous, isn't it? Just because you gave your all, don't mean expect that back from me. And I never felt that I'd be the one to need your help. I'm so embarrassed I could die. I did it for you. I did it all.
I've made a whole video about what kind of triggered making Embarrassed. I'm pretty sure I made a whole like get ready with me about it, but a mild manic high where once every like 6 months I just get this like existential crisis moment, usually somewhere in the early parts of a new year. I just get in my head and I'm like, well, what am I here for? I call them creativity attacks. I need to make something that cements my existence on this planet. I was here for a reason. I was here to make something. I need to make something. Usually it's not music, because that was the first song I had ever made in its entirety. Usually it's like painting, or I need to do my makeup. I need to do something different. I need to learn a new skill. I need to do something. One of the fun parts about existential crises, at least in this context, is that it was kind of what got the ball rolling for me to have an EP. So that's kind of cool. Silver linings, what can I say? Number 3 is a little ditty that I refer to as Let Her Down Easy. It sounds better on the EP. Again, produced by Aaron Cates. Late 90s, early 2000s. Cute little tongue-in-cheek about how I'm gonna take your man. Obviously not built off of experience. Anyway, this is Let Her Down Easy.
I might be impatient, maybe a little hasty, but I know my time is sweet. And you're there contemplating, steady state debating, when you could be next to me. You know I could be a perfect type, I could be the girl you like. One can see you change your mind, one night and I'll change your life if you just let me. But I don't wreck no homes of mine, and if you're not sure then take your time. But just know that I might not be around when you let her down easy. When you're feeling lonely, though you're not alone, you know where to find me. Let her down easy. If you know you're happy with somebody else, you know where to find me. Let her down easy. I won't cross no boundaries, no disrespect, just saying. You smile more when you're with me, when you are with me. Stick around just waiting, hurry up and take this before somebody gets to me. I could be a perfect type, I could be the girl you like. One can see you change your mind, your mind, change your life if you just let me. But I don't wreck no homes of mine, and if you're not sure then take your time. But just know that I might not be around when you let her down easy. When you're feeling lonely, though you're not alone, you know where to just let her down easy. If you know you're happy with somebody else, you know where to just let her down. Let me make it simple, make it plain, yeah. Ain't got the time to waste all day, yeah. If you want the best to make your way, yeah. Come quick, ain't no time for second chances, yeah, yeah. But I don't wreck no homes with mine. And if you're not sure, no, take this time, but just know that I might not be around when you let her down easy. When you're lonely, though you're not alone, you know where to when you let her down easy. If you know you're happy with somebody else, somebody, you know where but to just let her down easy, love.
Let Her Down Easy was written in about 10 minutes. The song is pretty simple. It's only like maybe at any given time, at most 4 or 5 layers. So like each part probably within like an hour. Yeah, it was fun. I think that's what makes it so fun. It's very straightforward and simple. Last but not least, we have Play Pretend, Aaron Cates, good old guy. And Play Pretend was one of the harder songs to get right. Probably maybe the second hardest song to get right, and still to this day I don't know if I ever really got it exactly where I wanted it to be, because I don't know what I'm doing. And so, like, when you're working with people that know what they're doing, you're like, I just want it to sound like, you know. That was the entire process, but I think it came out pretty good. Way to build it up, way to make people really want to listen to it, Kendall. This is Play Pretend.
Crossing over lifelong pathways, grace don't feel so good to me now. But you are more than just a memory. You're feeling deep inside. Deja vu. Let's just play pretend. Let's just play pretend. Let's pretend like we don't know more than our first names. Feels like forever, as if this world couldn't. Let's just play pretend. Bright lights, cramped buildings, always makes me think of you here now. Written over your face, you recognize. Remember feeling deep inside. Deja vu. Let's just play pretend. Let's just play pretend. Let's pretend that we don't know more than our first names. Feels like forever, as if this world couldn't. Let's just play pretend. Let's just play pretend.
So like I said, this song was very, very difficult to make for a few reasons. One, because I'm recording with like my own mic. I didn't have a pop filter, so that little screen in front of a mic, I didn't have that. So when you're doing like a breathy, airy song, all you're doing is breathing into the mic. With that said, I would consider myself largely satisfied with all of the songs on the EP. I'm proud of it, and I don't say that very often about the work that I do. So this entire experience has been very exhilarating and very reaffirming. Like, for those of you that have followed me for a long time, you kind of know that I am a person, I don't generally congratulate myself. I think something about the genuinely difficult process of bringing music. Oh my God, I have so much respect for people that do music now, because I'm like literally doing this and I'm like, this shit is hard. And to have something that I'm genuinely happy with at the end of the day is really, really exciting. So a big thanks to Jetlag, Aaron Cates, to my engineer who literally brought all of these to life, because my guy, his name is Josh King. Josh King helped your girl out in so many ways. He was such a mentor. Helped me really understand how to vocalize the things that I want in music, because I'm like, I want it to do the little thing, the thingy thing. I want it to working with someone who his job is to mix and master. It's like, oh, okay, well, I'm picking some stuff up. I'm learning a lot. My girl Rocky, shout outs Rocky. Rocky here on YouTube, she's a really cool person, and she makes music of her own too, and her stuff is great. I think right after I did my first version of Embarrassed, I wanted to hear what her thoughts were, because I knew there was stuff wrong with it because I didn't know what I was doing, but she was really honest with me, and I really appreciated that. She's like, we need to change this, we need to change that, you maybe look into doing this, maybe look into doing that. And I really, really appreciated that, because I was able to get better, and she was very helpful. Okay, time to actually answer some questions in regard to your questions, my viewers' questions. Probably the most common question I got along the way was, why is it called Knotty Pine? Refer to the pine paneling in my basement. If you've ever seen my live streams, a lot of times I tend to do them in that basement. That's where every song was recorded. Every single song was recorded in that room. Is mine about Dorito Boy? No. Well, no. Or is it? Subconsciously it might be, but it wasn't intended to be. I feel like of all the songs, the one that's most like, oh, that was a story of mine in my life, was probably Embarrassed more than anything. What made you decide to add the Korean verse in mine? I don't decide anything lyrically. I never sit there and think about what the lyrics are gonna be, ever. I just sit there, I listen to the music, and then I just go back and forth, and I just say stuff that comes out. It had nothing to do with me saying I want to make sure that there's a Korean verse in here because, that would be cool. There are parts of some songs that were other hums and melodies that I made prior to making the song in its entirety. That's what I was trying to say. In mine, there's the Tonight. That was actually supposed to be a different song. That would have been more up-tempo. Tonight, you and I. For tonight, we can fight, babe. But alas, it was used in mine instead. Ooh, another very popular question was, what happened to Cigarette? For those of you that don't know what Cigarette is another song, the second song I've ever made, and it's pretty much entirely in Korean, and oh my God, it's a mess. It was a mess in every way, lyrically, mixing, I was off key in some parts. There was a lot that needed to be fixed from the ground up. I wanted it to be out around this time of year, so I knew that the time it would take to essentially just erase everything and then start over. Didn't really have that time. We'll just push this to the back burner, bring it back, bring it better, make sure it hits correctly. It was hitting at it's so sad because some parts were oh, okay, that's sexy, and then I'm no. Oh, videos, no. No, I have no plan to do videos. I didn't even know. I haven't thought about any of that. I was joking. No, I wasn't. Who am I kidding? I'm never joking when it comes to this. But man, if I could get Christian Yu to direct a video for mine, think about it. Or Embarrassed. In all his videos, it's are we in real life? I feel like he'd be really good for those kind of out of body sounding songs, which is what I try to make because I love that love that junk. But that's a dream that I'll just hold on to. That's just like very like, oh, I wish that would happen. But as far as like any plans to do anything, no, I don't have any plans as of now. If things change, you will be the first to know. I almost forgot this question. A lot of people ask me like, am I like trying to be a musician now? Like, is that something that I want to pursue professionally? No, not really. I think of music the same way that I think of painting or makeup or anything that I do as an artistic expression. Like, none of them are things that I feel like I want to limit myself to. Which is partially why I decided to make the EP anyways, because like, yeah, people know me for makeup. I like to do a lot of things. The same way I like to paint, the same way I like to write, the same way I like to do my makeup, the same way I like to do all types of things is why I do music. So no, I don't think you'll be hearing me in a city near you. I have no plans to be in cities near anyone. I still appreciate everyone that enjoyed it. I hope you continue to enjoy it, and if, you know, along the way more music is made, I hope you continue to like it. I make it I'd say 75% because I get in my feelings, but the last 25% so that others can get in their feelings too, and we can be here together. Thank you, everyone who have been streaming it so far. You guys have been playing it and sending me like Instagram stories of you playing it in your car. And it sounds so good when y'all like at the sunset and stuff. People have sent me that a few times. They're like, oh, I'm driving in the sunset and I got embarrassed playing, and I'm like, wow, my life. And I'm like, right? Anyway, thank you all so much. So yeah, if you wanna listen to it without me rambling in between and, you know, all that, feel free to stream it on your favorite streaming sites and whatnot. That's all for today, folks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media, Instagram and Twitter, both of which are KennieJD, and I will see you guys next time.